Hey run junkies, welcome back to Runners Without Limits TV. It is week 38 of a 39-week training cycle. We have just a few days before we're headed down to Springtime Surprise. I'm going to kind of fill you in on what I've been up to last few weeks and since Princess, but stick around. Go ahead and fun. Okay, this is the last long run before Springtime Surprise. Up for a 10K this morning. The weather has finally turned warm. We still have some wind that we have to contend with, but it's been lovely. I hit the wall hard on this training cycle. After Princess, I just kind of fizzled out. So the last couple of months I've been training when I feel like it. I've let myself off the hook on a lot of things. I needed to take a step away from creating so much content all the time. These runs just felt like I just felt like a broken record after a while. I run the same route every single day basically. So there was nothing really new to be seen, and I really needed to take a step back. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that as I get through my run, but I'm gonna get this going. I got Miko the Wonder Mutt with me. It's a glorious day. It's a beautiful day for a run. So since Princess, my motivation flagged. Like I said, I hit a wall. I ran out of steam. And guys, if you think about it, 39 weeks is a long time to be basically doing one thing. Wasn't just one thing, but it was one big thing with a bunch of little things inside of it, right? The big one was getting to Dopey. That's the one that really scared me the most. And then there was a drive once I did Dopey to, dude, we're going this way. Once I successfully completed Dopey, which was in question, I felt there was this kind of buoyancy and levity to get to Princess. So Princess felt really good. I kind of took Princess off as a work trip. It wasn't really a work trip, because these runDisney events are work trips, guys. So once I came back from Princess, I was done. My body and my brain just said, you need to be done now. You need to take a break. So luckily with Princess, from Princess to Springtime, mileage just drops. There's not a lot that you have to deal with to keep yourself in shape for the Springtime Surprise Challenge. So I've dropped down in my running. I stopped doing yoga. I stopped collecting all of the Garmin badges because I would try to get as many as I could in a month. And by mid-March, I had to just say, no, I'm done. I'm done doing these virtual badges. I'm done making myself do this stuff, because what I really needed was a mental and emotional break. Not so much a physical one, but definitely mental and emotional. I have been in one of the darkest, saddest places I've been in a long time. And I can't tell you exactly why. It's nothing, nothing tragic has happened. Everyone's healthy, everyone's good, but it's been challenging for me. So I'm gonna shut up and keep running here for a minute, but that's just where I've been and why I've kind of been missing in action. So I'm still here. I just gotta get some running done. So as I'm getting into the late spring, starting into summer, on Thursday, later this week, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to get from springtime to whatever's next. I'll explain whatever's next later this week, but really where I want to be in April, May, June is to be able to do a 10K on any given weekend, okay? That my long runs are kind of hovering around that 10K to 8 mile range, just to be ready to start building mileage back up again for the fall. Again, I'll get more into that later, but even that 10K range has been challenging for me. The motivation to get out for a 3-mile run has been hard. I've been doing some speed work, but because not just that I've needed it, but I needed to shake up in my routine. And it's been fun, but the motivation's just not there. So finishing off this, I'm about halfway through this 10K, and I'm ready for springtime. I'm excited to be down there. I'm in the middle of packing, finishing off costumes. I leave in 4 days, and I'm gone for more than a week, actually. So I'm excited to see everybody. I'm excited to spend time, but I'm also kind of ready for it to be over. Seems like a strange statement, right? I'm excited for springtime to be over. You know, when you're thinking about one thing for months at a time, you have one thing happening in your brain. There is one overarching thing kind of taking up a lot of your time, your physical energy, but also your mental and emotional energy. Think about it this way. Training for a marathon, a lot of us say, okay, when marathon training is over, I can get back to ... or, you know, pick something. The holidays, right? Once the holidays are over, I can turn my attention to something else, to the things that I enjoy doing. That's where I'm at. There are a lot of things in my house, things that I've kind of not necessarily neglected, but just things that I like to do, that I want to get back to, that I haven't had the time for really in this last 8 or 9 months, because the perfect year has been so top of mind for so long. It's taking up a lot of all of the energy throughout this last almost year. So that's what I plan on doing when I'm done with Springtime Surprise. When I come back, it really is just going to be, you know, tucking in and working on training plans and working with my athletes, spending time making stuff, because I haven't been able to do that. I got around to making some fun costumes for springtime, and I feel like I've missed that. There are projects that I want to get done. So that's really what I'm looking forward to when Springtime Surprise is over. Just getting back to doing more of what I love. So all of this to say, it's been a long season. I've needed a break. I've taken a little bit of a break. I'm going to continue to take a little bit of a break after springtime. And then I'm going to come right back to it to start all over again. We have a lot coming up. I know you guys don't need an apology. At least the ones I care about don't really need an apology. I'm going to apologize anyway for being out of touch, not being consistent with the content. Burnout is real, folks. Physically, I was able to make it through this season just fine. Mentally and emotionally, I flamed out in late February. So after springtime's over, I'm going to kind of do a full recap on the season and tell you what I thought about doing the perfect year, the perfect runDisney season, and just kind of some final thoughts on this. But here's what's coming up. All right. I have Springtime Surprise. If you see me at Springtime Surprise, please say hello. On the course in the parks. The best bet for you to find me, though, is behind the bleachers on race mornings. I'm also doing yoga, so hopefully I will see you there. I just did the digital event guide breakdown video, link above, and in the description is our podcast, Springtime Surprise Preview. Check that out. Basically, here's what's coming up for the rest of April into May. This is going to be my last training update for a while. Unknown if they're even going to come back, to be completely frank. Like I said, the burnout is real, and I need to take a break from thinking of something every time I go for a run to tell you guys. So training updates are going to go away for a while. I will have springtime surprise recaps coming and some final thoughts on the season as we go forward. And then by the time we get into about mid-May, I'm going to be taking a break from the channel for the summer. So more details on that in about a month or so. But guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this run, this last long run of a 38-week training cycle. 31 more week to go. It's been a long one, you guys, but thanks so much for watching. Question for you today is this: how is springtime training coming for you? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Until then, remember, you are a runner without limits. Happy running.